We got to be willing to go deep personally. And so I want to talk about a specific rock that I think we all can go deeper personally on. And everybody said, oh, shoot. Here we go. I want to talk about something that I think would do all of us really well personally and therefore relationally, a big rock, a below the surface kind of rock that we could all deal with. I want to talk about the rock of offense for a few minutes this morning. The rock of offense. Have you noticed that being offended is a super cool thing to do these days? Like, you are not cool until you're offended. We're all offended at everybody about a lot of things. And sometimes you don't even know why you're offended, but you are. And so I'm offended about it. And here's the thing about being offended. Like, I can be offended at you, but no matter how offensively I respond to the way you offended me, don't you dare get offended. Right? Like, don't you dare get offended back at me because I'm right and you're wrong, and it offends me that you're wrong. So I'm offended. Don't you dare get offended back at me, because if you do, that's offensive. Let's talk about the rock of offense. The rock of offense. And we laugh, but it's costing us. I'm going to get these out of the way. It's costing us. This rock of offense is costing us. It's costing us so much. I know they're moving. It's to get your attention again because you think I'm about to be done, but I'm really not. Cat's out of the bag. See, it's this rock of offense. It's uncomfortable to talk about, but it's costing us. And we can laugh about how everybody's offended, but we're offended too, and everybody else, and it's costing us relationships. It's costing us marriages. It's costing us friendships. Political systems are falling apart. Racial reconciliation can't happen because I'm offended, or I'm at least offended about the way you're talking about it. And since this is also offensive, we can't get anywhere. People are losing friends. People are losing family. And it's keeping us Christians from loving a whole lot of people. Instead of walking around growing harvests that hungry people can eat from, we're writing blogs and making ridiculous posts and judging Kanye and saying ridiculous things in interviews about each other. And we're doing all of these things because we're offended, man. We're offended, and everybody else should really get the rocks out of their hearts so God can grow something. It's this rock of offense that's costing us the roots of our relationships. And we got to be willing to go there. And just like God, he speaks right to it. Tells us how to deal with it. Because offense happens, right? Like, don't hear me say, okay, we'll go with it this way, okay? Offense happens, okay? You're living your life, you're doing your thing, you're building relationships, and offense happens. Something just happens. Someone says something wrong, right? Somebody does something wrong or mean or painful. Like, it happens. Offense happens. It really does. It's real. And sometimes it's really serious. And sometimes it's like you're just really offended they didn't notice your new outfit. And it's like, I know I should get over it, but it still hurt. But like, offense happens. Am I right? Offense just, it happens. You have these unspoken expectations, and then of course the other person doesn't meet it. And so now I'm offended. The person, sometimes you get offended at God, am I right? Can we talk about that relationship for just a hot second? Like, sometimes God's offensive, like that person doesn't get healed, right? It didn't happen when you needed it to happen, when you thought you really wanted it to happen, the way you wanted it to happen. Or sometimes, this is like my least favorite one, sometimes you read something in the Bible that Jesus said, and it's offensive. And then you realize he meant it. Hear me, offense happens, but offense is not the problem. Offense is not the problem. When offense happens, it's not the problem. We'll put it this way. Okay. Getting offended is an event. Living offended is a decision.